Hello people, welcome to Adrian's channel. I super appreciate your stopping by, and if you remember, go ahead please and give me a thumbs up. The subscribe button is right down there too. If you just hit subscribe, it'll help my channel immensely, and I really appreciate that. You don't have to hit the bell, no one will contact you, but you can support me by just hitting that subscribe button for sure. And many of you are already leaving comments, even just colorful little emoji or something to show that you've been there. And all those things are what YouTube constantly encourages us to promote. Another thing I want to talk about on promoting YouTube is I recently had my 1-year birthday with YouTube. Thank you. And I think I had mentioned, like, all right, I got back just about all of my subscribers that they'd taken away. I have an average of missing 6 subscribers overall. And in this past week, for 3 days, each day had one person unsubscribed. So could be y'all, I'm not as entertaining perhaps. I know that, things are getting, a little bit less fab entertaining as far as being able just to show all of the Temu goodies. But we're just going to have to see as we go forward of how much we'll be spending on Temu. And those I'll be very, very excited to bring to you. I do have a cart full right now, some terrific prices. In fact, there's a pair of sweatpants for only $4.88 in my cart. I hope I catch it in time to get that super deal. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, well, have you noticed that today is Blue Day? I have some wonderful blue rings on. This is a Temu right here with all of that beautiful silver work on the sides and this wonderful blue stone. Now this is a Temu ring. And let's see, try to give you the side of it. So you can see there's a little blue stones in there amongst everything. And you see the top of the ring, it had been an ugly green stone. So I just took some blue nail polish and modeled it on. And so it's working in my blue family. Now, what is this? Look how absolutely gorgeous. Well, this is almost 2 complete sets. Let me show you. The rings came with 2 chevron shapes. Those are separate. And along with those chevron shapes, they have the turquoise stone set. You can see it has some bling on the sides. So what I did is I actually have this in both the silvery color as well as the gold. And so I have 2 of the chevrons there. Then I put that middle one in, which right there alone looks beautiful. And you could be taking these 2 separately and just put them side by side. It looks very nice. But what looks extra nice and so affordable. Yes, let's get these on. Okay, and there you have the 4 chevrons and the main bodied ring. How beautiful. And I can tell you, maybe I paid $1.20 for them. I've seen them go much lower. So just get on there and put in rings, stackable rings or something, turquoise rings, and I hope that you'd be able to find them. So I just wanted to show this off because that's that blue hand. I have my Temu blue earrings on, and these average 89 cents. Oh, well, yeah, this fabulous Temu wig, somewhere between $10 and $13. It has been the most popular wig that I've purchased from Temu and worn in videos. It's the #1 popular. And I just adore how straight and swingy the hair is on this particular wig. Yay! All right, and on hand number 2, we've got this lovely blue, turquoise blue stoned ring. Yeah. Yeah. That is gorgeousness. And I had to have the turtle. I'm sure I got it for under $1. And I love his bling bling around his turquoise turtle shell. So that makes just some nice in my metals, because I have a lot of resin and acrylic rings in blues. But today, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy walking around my fingers looking at rings? I hope you did. Yay! Well, I've gathered up that big order I told you that I had done just at the beginning of the year for $50, and I had items in it from 5 and 10 and 3 and 7. So these were higher price points for me overall. And I got some very good things. I've shown you a couple of them already. And I just thought, let's go ahead today and we're going to show you some more. One thing I wanted to show you in particular was this is an ironing pad. So scorch resistant, heat resistant. It's nice and thick. It really, really is nice and thick. Now they say you can put this across like your washing machine or your dryer, apartment living. This could give you an ironing board on those appliances by just using this. And in fact, there's even there's magnets in the corners, and that could stick on the side of the washer to keep it from moving around. Well, I got it because I want to get into doing my iron-on decals that I bought and I've told you about. So this will come in handy on my table. I watched a video yesterday on the basic ins and outs of ironing on the goodies. So this is perfect, absolutely perfect. And the gal was even saying, don't do it on your ironing board because your ironing board moves too much. On top of a flat table, on top of a counter in the kitchen, as long as it's protected. That way you'll be able to do all of the pressing, but not moving, that you can. So I brought over, again, now this was in the neighborhood of $8 last winter, 2023 on Temu. It was one of the offerings in their very, very beginning days and such. And everybody was jumping on the bandwagon and getting them. Well, the handle goes around for storage, made easy. You would not want to iron with it with the handle in this position because this is metal and the whole thing gets very, very hot. There's not a temperature gauge. It just gets as hot as it can get. No on and off switch. I thought that sounded very dangerous once I got it. And I've never used it. I did think that this could be a nice plate to be doing some of that heat press. And what the lady had said is when you're doing it, you put your decal down on your t-shirt type of thing. First, iron the t-shirt to warm it up and make it flat. Put your decal correct side down, and then put a piece of parchment paper over it. I have nylon scorch cloths that I also bought from Temu. But you're just to put the iron down on a section of the design that you're trying to make it adhere to your t-shirt. And the average is to say do it for 25 seconds and pick up your iron and move it to another part of it or another part of it. So of course, if you have a regular size iron, which I do, it would cover more area. When you're through with your 25 seconds on each to make area, to make sure you've got the whole design, then you flip your t-shirt over and you do 25 seconds again. All of that is heat setting the design. If the edges look, when you go peel your paper off, if the edges look like they're curling, put it back down and do another 5 seconds or so. And don't do this, you're not to move, just down and down. Well, after I got this and saw how, I think it's very dangerous. And trying to say that it's a steamer, well, kids, the only hole is this one hole down here, and all that would come out of that is not steaming. And they're even trying to show people holding it up and steaming with it. This is a lot of questionable advertising. So you just have your nice plate here, and all of those little holes, they are not steam holes at all. Months ago, Temu had a fabulous mini craft iron in plastic. The one I saw was pink, and I saw Only in My Dreams. She's a wonderful channel, Anna, and if you like doing things like journals, she does just journals. She does hauls of all of our favorite brands and boxes, and she's also a miniature dollhouse person. Her pink plastic iron had an on-off switch to boot. Okay, so I don't see these showing up on the average now to see them all the time, but now that you know about it, I don't suggest buying it. There is also a design for about $25, which was the same idea as this, but it's twice as fat. And so again, you just go ahead and you turn to use it so you don't burn your hands. Watch your knuckle hitting over there. Ta-da, ta-da. It even came with a little water goodie to fill it. All right. So that's really exciting because the next step is me actually doing the heat press. And I will try and set up where you can watch when I'm doing it, because I know you're just wanting to be there. You're wanting to see how I do. And you're going to want to see how beautiful these decals look on the shirts. Yay! All right, we covered the ironing pad. Fantastic. Now, did I tell you what that cost? I got it for $5.87. Right now, you might get it at $6.99. I waited for any that were under $6 to show up because I wasn't willing to spend more than that. Fantastic. Okay, so very reasonable. Now I'm going to show you something that didn't work out. This is a bra that a lot of gals have shown. And just recently, I was watching Double T, Tanya and Tim's channel. And this is her most lauded bra. She feels, you know, this bra fits perfectly, beyond comfortable, and very, very affordable. I paid $2.97. You might get it for up to $3.48. They're always listed at a variety of prices. It's a small through extra, extra large. No, that just goes right under your boob shelf so that your boob would be sitting in there and this would be secured under boob. But for me, it's too big. I'm used to cups being too big because I have nothing to fill them with. However, I'm long-waisted. I have a long armhole. So this was just as ever with bra straps, adjustable or not. It's always a little bit short because I have that extra elongated area. And thus, it pulled up just enough that it rose up onto me boob. So this was up under my chin with what's of my boobs down here under it. Oh, but it was comfortable. So I'm going to see if I can get a return on this. I'm not sure that a medium and such would really do it too. It's, you know, it's the length of this that also doesn't work for me. I've always said that my body was not made to wear bras. They just don't fit right. That's okay. Comes in multiples of colors. And again, Double T and others have shown this, and they love it 5-star. Absolutely. So I think it's worth you trying. Absolutely. Was that many people so happy with the comfort of a bra? Yeah. Okay. How am I doing here? I moved things, didn't I? Okay, we done the bra. Now, this little packet, I had never in my life seen anything like this item. I paid $1.78. You can get like about $1.52. If anything is cheaper than what I paid, when I'm mentioning that, I'm sure I got price adjustments. I do check my price adjustments every day. As long as there's still 30 days on any delivery, I'll keep checking it. And the other day, it was one that was just about gonna not have 30 days to it anymore. And there was another price adjustment. Now, who was I watching that was talking about the price adjustments? Well, of course, they're wonderful. Now, I know that Hey Everybody, Heyyyy Everybody, her channel, that she says, I don't want the rebates? Why don't they just give me the cheaper price to start with? Well, they have a lot of different vendors. They have a lot of different programs, and it's going to fluctuate. That's how their business is, and it's wonderful that they give us that money back. And whoever I was watching was saying, you know, they're not stupid. Well, I know that. Giving us money back, we see that credit, and we're immediately, oh, I can go do a little order. Mostly, my minimum order has been a $10 amount. The other day, yesterday or so, it was up to 15. It's the beginning of the year, it went up to 15, and then it came back down to 10. So we'll see what's fluctuating on that. This particular item, a set of 4, plastic. You put a AAA battery inside, and it adjusts to then being a AA battery. What? Yeah. Isn't that cool? So I just grabbed this set, AAA to AA, and when you think about it, if it works out, you get so many more AAA batteries at the Dollar Tree for that $1.25. So you could be intentionally buying extra AAAs and a pack of these, and they'll become AA's if you need. I just think this is incredibly clever. I never saw anything like it. So I was like, oh, I'm getting that. I will be able to use this for sure. Plus, I wanted to share it all with you because new to me. All right, so that was cool. Also in the electronic field, I paid 94 cents for this. You could be looking at it at $1.49. Came in black or white. I think the black was the cheaper, and that's why I got it. It gives you some extra lightning connectors for you to be able to plug in. So this way you have extras. So 1 cube will give you, using 1 cube or plugging this directly in to your power strip and such gives you 4 more opportunities. Really lightweight. My favorite is the banana shape, which I do have over here. Let me lean down. Oops, undid the light. Now, I love the banana shape one. It has 4, comes in a yellow or green banana, but these were averaging like $3 sometimes. So I said, well, you have a cute one, go ahead and get this less expensive one. And that way, wherever I have a power strip, I can plug one of these into it so that I have the extras in any portion of the apartment. Okay, so this I think is a really good deal. So far, my banana one has lasted. Okay. If we were to go into the kitchen, if we were to go into the kitchen, look, it matches. Oh my goodness, it totally matches my bracelet in the blues here. It's just one of those collapsible funnels. So much easier to have in the kitchen drawer. Let me rip that off. just really, really neat. There you go. Push it out, and you have a wonderful funnel to use. Fill in the salt shaker, the pepper shaker, all that kind of stuff. And then you just get to collapse it back flat for storage. Yes! I paid 32 cents. Always look for these on a lightning special kind of a deal. You might be able to buy it for 77 cents. And they've been more than that, and they come in many colors. It's just a great little thing to have on hand, and a happy color. I love happy color items for the kitchen, because as you know, I'm always telling you, I hate the kitchen, I hate the kitchen. Because I really do. I love it for being there for tea. I always have a tea tray, tea kettle set up. I would be, you know, SOL. Gotta have tea every day, at least once. Now, I have something very, very fun to show you. In this pretty, pretty box, we see a lovely maiden on there. And when you go to open the box, oh, what's in there? Look, oh, what is this gorgeous pearl and rhinestone object? We go ahead and pull it out. Let's see, it's stuck in there. I'll go ahead and rip it. Rip it. Oopsie. Okay. We have this little chain that can go on it so it can hang up. I bought one last winter, and I paid about $4 for it, and I even complained at first because I was just not used to reds. And so these are a color changing, not like those, you know, oh, it's kind of clear and then it'll go to pink and stuff. This is a lipstick that starts off looking very, very dark. You ready? Okay. Okay. From that to that. And depending upon how warm your lips and such are, you can build it and be even darker. I just think this is so cool. I took mine on my trips to Europe. And in fact, the first one that I bought had a really long chain that you could wear around your neck. They also had the body of this as a mascara, and it having that confuse some people. You could have put it on a little chain if they had provided it, and that could hang out and such. But this is just so gorgeous. It weighs nothing really, just lots and lots of detail. So I highly recommend getting this. And I told you, I paid a good like $4 for it initially. This one I got for $2.09, and you might get it for $2.98. This is, I'll tell you, from the initial time, There we go. Trying to be perfect. Okay. I do have a tissue here. And of course, the teeth. The teeth. Well, my other one, I really think the color had been darker. Looks exactly the same. I'm sure it's exactly the same. And it's just Adrian being like, huh? But it's gorgeous. I was watching Debbie Does It. She's hysterical. And she was just showing, she got a mascara from Temu that's in, the mascara's tube is a gold violin. Do you believe it? A gold violin. Oh, and she got this nice sculpted gold color eyeshadow compact, and it was a rectangular shape. And I just loved, she had said, I'm buying pretty things, and she'll do a makeup haul of showing using them. But I just loved that she was like, I'm buying pretty. And I was like, absolutely. Again, we're at a thing of like, I don't need anything. I have something of just about everything that I could want. Well, no, we all have wants. But I was enjoying her, and now I forget why I was telling you that. Oh, it was the gold violin and buying pretty. So Debbie Does It. You bet. Debbie Does It. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if I'm going to see how much of a stain. Yeah. Okay, fine. No props. And lastly, on this order that I'm going to show you, I mentioned the idea of having these pencils, and now I don't remember if I had shown them to you or not. I paid $7.48, and you can get them for $4.94. Much better price. 50 colors, non-toxic, 3mm lead, premium soft core. That means that the lead will more easily apply to your paper without a stiff color of the pencil lead, and thus they break because they're just too hard. All right, what do we got here? How about what do we have here, Adrian? Thank you so much. We have standards. All right, favorite color, yellow. And look, 2 different blues. I was like, where are they? Where are they? All right, let's go ahead and grab some paper. Okay, look at this blue. Okay. Ooh, yes. Very smooth. Very smooth. And I just broke that one off. C'est la Vivi. I have my little teeny tiny coloring book that with my bad eyesight is ridiculous. The images drawn on the pages are, you know, less than a baby finger. Baby fingernail. That's how small they are. But a lovely, lovely collection. Yeah, so now I have pencils. Got the little coloring book and now I have pencils. All right. Have we enjoyed everything? Gosh, I got to mention quite a few people. Who else? There was somebody I wanted to talk. I have had to get my notebook and I'm making notes of different names that I start to recognize on my channel visiting. Some are, of course, other YouTubers and some are subscribers, viewers, as they were. Okay. Where is my note on My Nutty Nook? My Nutty Nook. That's Sandy. Please go visit Sandy at My Nutty Nook. She's got a lot of interests in life. So innocent. She looks so innocent. But she and I have a wicked sense of, did that scare you? And I'm always like, no, no. She's funny. She is funny. And she has 2 cats. So, of course, she's fabulous. My Nutty Nook. Visit Sandy. Okay, I really wanted to make sure that I got her mentioned, and I'll try and type that in and pin it down below. Okay? I hope everybody enjoyed today. Brought to you by the blues. But I'm not feeling blue. I'm not. I'm feeling good. I woke up today to 4 and 5 chainsaws going. One of our large trees in the plot behind me. You always see this green tree in my window god window. It's green all year long, and it's just a nice squatty sort of a bush tree. But there had been a potentially a pine tree, because we have a lot of pine cones, and it one came down, and I'm like, I don't remember hearing anything, so I don't know if it was a planned, I don't know, but they've spent all of today. I feel so sorry for them. Can you imagine how your arms feel trying to hold up, you know, your electric saw? I just can't imagine these guys. I just feel, you know, I feel sorry for laborers and to have to labor out in the snow. I'm very glad it wasn't raining for them. But yeah, that was an enormous tree trunk. And I am in better weather going to walk around and go look to see what the stump is like. This just is really, really surprising to me. And I know people talk about there's different trees that they could be really, really big circumference and really tall, but they're shallower at the roots. So, and this is the first continuous heavy winds that I've experienced since I've lived here in 7 years. That, you know, that's last Saturday, a week ago today, people. It's a week ago today that we got the blizzard. Okay, I want you all to enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Please leave a comment and a thumbs up. And do subscribe. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.